Good morning, everybody. This is our makings of our lip scrub for today. And we are going to use a homemade vanilla extract, a raw honey, some sugar in the raw, and coffee. And we're going to mix it up and we're going to make our lip scrub that you can use 2 to 3 times a week. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grind up our coffee in our coffee grinder, and depending on how much you want to make will depend on how much coffee you want to put in there, but I'll probably put enough beans in the bottom just to grind it up. Okay, put that off to the side. Let's grind up our coffee. We kind of want it on like the coarser side once I pour it out, because you want it to be a little, you want it exfoliating, so you don't want it totally smooth. I think just another grind there, depending. I guess if you want it like super smooth. Let me see. Maybe just a hair more. I guess it depends on how smooth you want your coffee and your sugar scrub to be. This is actually a lot, so I'm going to pour some of this back in here because we're not going to use all of this today. And I can save this for a couple days. I'll pour a little bit more out. Okay, we'll use about that much. And now we're going to add a little bit of sugar. And I just have sugar packets here, but I'm going to try, let's see. So I can turn this down a little bit. Here we go. So we'll try one, mix that in, see what it looks like. Now I can go a little bit more sugar in that. Again, this is also very exfoliating. And coffee, and you want to use fresh coffee. You don't want to use instant coffee, because if you use something like an instant coffee, it's going to get too mushy. You want the coffee beans, or buy, coffee beans that were ground. Add the sugar in there. And because I love vanilla, we're going to just add a little touch of vanilla. This can just give it a little bit of a nice little vanilla flavor. Mix that up. And now we're going to add our honey, and I'm using a raw honey. This is actually from Savannah Bee Company, and this is a raw honey. So I'm going to get a towel. I'm going to wipe this off. And we will add our honey. And this is a creamy type honey. I'm going to add a couple scoops. You can also add some people use like a coconut oil. You could do that as well. Depends on what kind of, smoothness and what kind of softness you want on your lips. Some people really like to use coconut oil, so you could add a little coconut oil to this as well. I kind of just like the honey. I like to kind of keep it as simple as possible. And you can use this lip exfoliator 2 to 3 times a week. It's going to help keep your lips nice and soft. It's going to smell delicious because we have honey in here. We have vanilla. We have sugar. And of course our coffee beans. And again, this consistency will depend on how, I like my lip scrub a little bit more dense, I guess you would say, because when I use it put it in my jars and keep it in my bathroom, I want it to be able to I want to be able to scoop it out and actually, have it stick when I'm using it. So I like to have my lip scrubs a little bit more on the thicker side. But if you wanted it a little thinner, you could add a little bit more honey You could also add, again, a little bit of coconut oil, a little bit of olive oil, if you want to add a little olive oil to that. I think this is perfect. And then what I would do is I would just take it a little bit, put on your finger. I don't even need that much, like that much. And then I'll just use it on my hand, just kind of scrub it into your skin, all over your lips. It's going to be a little messy, but that's okay. Rub it in, exfoliate. You can leave it sit on your lips a little bit. This is perfect to do like in the shower. If you want to just leave it sit on your lips for a little bit before you wipe it off or rinse it off. You're going to exfoliate. You're going to smooth it. The honey is going to be healing on your lips. And then when you're done, you can just wipe it off. Or just, rinse it off. If you're in the shower, you can just rinse it off and it's going to leave your skin super smooth and super soft. So that is our project for the day, our homemade lip scrub. And again, the coffee, this is a little on the coarse side. If you want your lip scrub to be a little smoother, I would grind your coffee a little finer. You can also use this on your body. You can use it on your arms or legs or anywhere on your body. In addition to your lips. So you could use it in the shower and then just kind of do an all over, lip scrub and then a body scrub while you're in there. And again, if you're using it on your lips, I would say 2 to 3 times a week. And that will keep them nice and soft, and that feathering from your lipstick will go on a lot better too. You won't get that feathering because you're going to smooth out your lips and they're going to look perfect. Kissable palette. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day.